oiseaux dans la charmille, dans les cieux lustreux du jour.
Yeah,
What
but
happened last year?
like, you're not even playing European football.
Yeah, but he's a Chelsea player, isn't he? Look at Kante the last 6 years. How's that done?
Yeah, but you think Caicedo onto Kante's level?
Oh, I think that he's only 21. And I think he's probably better on the field than Kante. Probably only slightly different, but they work the same, don't they? In a very energetic centre mid. And Caicedo especially a lot better bringing it out of defence and actually getting it into forward areas. But I just think he's playing for Chelsea and he wants to go there. Is probably obvious considering Liverpool putting a 100 million bid in and he still rejected him.
Apparently people can't hear us.
What have we done?
Can someone put in the chat if you can hear us?
I think it's a bit on my phone actually.
Fuzzy.
Hello.
Chris?
Yeah, the microphone's like that. No,
Alright.
no, they're not. You can hear it. You can hear you, but quite quiet.
We're going to try and sort out the audio.
So I've changed it for another half an hour anyway.
Right, there we go. Right, are we on? Can you hear us, guys? Can we put in the chat?
It's just fuzzy, isn't it? If you can listen how fuzzy it is.
Alright.
Finished 2-2 then, Brentford Spurs.
Yeah.
Good result,
You keep talking.
It's a good result that for both sides, I'd say. I think Brentford probably should have won it with the chances they had at the end of the first half and that penalty shout, but Tottenham dominated the second half, but again just can't seem to get a goal and probably showing the effects of Mr. Harry Kane now, I'd say, after Richarlison and Son having 2 good chances and both not scoring. And then you'd like to think some of the other players would chip in, but Maddison's more of a playmaker, getting all the assists, and then there's no one else really there that's going to threat. Perisic is whipping in balls to no one in the box, and then Richarlison and Son have been dragged. So, interesting start, but there's probably more to come with that from the Spurs fans.
Is that a good result?
That's for both of them, I think, yeah. I think Spurs are just happy just to not start the season with a loss, and I think Brentford, when they're playing home to Tottenham, best case they're getting is probably a draw in their heads before the season. And obviously it's probably changed now, they could go on and win, but they'll be happy with that.
Sound is muffled apparently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you hear it?
Right. Hello, how is that? I'm hoping that's alright. Everyone says muffled. Can you hear us? Is it just muffly or are we struggling?
It's better, but you can still hear like the muffle in there.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It's like static, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe keep that away.
It's definitely better.
Keep that away. Right.
Start of the season, teething issues, just like
Yeah.
Brentford's water supply.
It's all new. It's all new again. Well, to be fair, we got a third mic. I think it might be the third microphone.
Should we unplug it? See what happens.
No, just in case, just for the minute.
I can't say I'm working. Just want to say hello. Good to see you all again. Hi, Sigma. Liverpool win 2-1. It's ballsy, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, just talk to the chat for a minute while I sort this out.
That's what I was saying. Some guy thinks Liverpool are going to win 2-1, but surely this game's set up for a lot of goals. Is that the curse I've just put on it, though? When you say there's going to be a lot of goals in the game and then it turns out 0-0. Well, you've got 6 attackers on the pitch and Trent, so you've actually only got really 2 or 3 good defensive players. I think Nick Jackson's going to have a field day. New season, let's go. Let's try and make the most of it. You'll never walk alone. Well, the thing is with Liverpool, it's a hard first game, isn't it? Away at Stamford Bridge, don't really know what you're going to get from Poch's side. I think probably an indication early on of how Liverpool are going to compete against the good teams, but there's a long way to go in the transfer window, so I wouldn't say this Liverpool team's going to be determined just on this. I think there'll be early indications of how good the first three, but yes, Lee Claxton, I am a Chelsea fan, but I'm very, very non-biased, so it'll be alright. I won't be jumping and shouting if Chelsea score. I definitely will be, but we're trying to make some good debates here, have a good interaction with the chat, so it'll be nice to see if there's any actual smart Liverpool fans or if you're all just the same like Ty. Yeah, Angela, we are trying to fix the sound. Ty is our tech man at the moment, which is why there's a few muffles. Unfortunately, Kieran's not here at the moment. He's currently flying planes.
Right.
What's a remake of that Sturridge goal? Well, who's going to score it though? Is it going to be a Gakpo top corner? Be happy if Gakpo scores actually. He's in the dream team, but probably a bit of a ballsy one. Did you hear what my brother said the other day? Liverpool have 5 world-class attackers apparently. Don't know if anyone else agrees with that.
What was that?
Dan Locke said he has 5 world-class attackers.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah. Sigma's going now, but he's just said he did predict Henderson and Fabinho would be going. Yeah, to be fair, Henderson especially was getting on a bit, and Fabinho's, the decline of him wasn't really something that a lot of people would see coming, but when it happened, it was like you needed to get rid straight away. I think getting rid of both of them and Milner, though, was quite ballsy from the board, and then trying to go in for Caicedo 100 mil and bottling it sounds a bit panicky to me, just because now you've not got any CDMs, you're not playing any defensive players at the moment in midfield. Obviously, there will be probably McAllister, Soboleski, however you say his name, dropping in, but they're not those natural, that Rodri sort of style player, the Enzo Fernandez. There's no one really there who's going to be doing that job.
Right, just quick. Right, the sound will completely disappear, I think, for a second, and then hopefully when it returns it's better. If not, we're in the mud, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
Oh, Dan Locke's just coming to chat. We're just chatting about him. Yeah, go on.
Just blow it.
les oiseaux dans la charmille, dans les cieux lustreux du jour.
Wait, is that better, guys?
I've got this on full, so that
Wait, can you hear us now?
yeah, there will be a delay.
Wait, you can just check something if not. Can you hear us or not?
Yeah.
Wait, 2 seconds. I'm gonna wait. Wait, right. Can you hear us, guys? Yes or no?
Eric, you're still here. Can you hear us? Should be fine, shouldn't it?
That's full volume. I say that now.
Well, it's all a bit crackly though.
You can hear it at least.
Yeah, so as long as we're close to the mic, they can definitely hear us.
Right. Can someone else in the chat? I think we're not good, but better.
That's weird.
Be like Liverpool season, to be honest.
Yeah, Eric's put all good. Right, we're good to go.
All good. Right.
James Catton.
I think we're good. I don't know what. I think I literally accidentally knocked something and it's not working.
Straight in the chat if it ever drops, but if there's anything wrong, just let us know.
I've got it in front of me.
That's a tiny little sound.
I don't know what it is, but
DJ.
Yeah, I just assume you put the USB thing next to it and it's the same thing.
He taps the other day. He doesn't even touch each other. Just like pretending like it's his.
lose the song.
Do you go out often? You did, didn't you?
We went to
Literally said, oh, I'll be a couple of drinks.
yeah, because we weren't going to the killers like I'll pay, we don't choose wine. I'm like fine. Walked in there and like after I think we lasted 40 minutes and we went around the whole of the county and I was like, yeah, it's no
Okay.
points.
I'm just gonna try and keep with this for now and then.
You sort of Scott in there, wasn't it?
We did. It's like it's all out.
Okay. That's
Right.
fine. But I was just getting dumb and dumb to try and talk to see if it's
Have you
working.
have you seen Liverpool starting 11?
I haven't. Do tell.
So it's usual back four: Robbo, Van Dijk, Canate, and Trent. If they're playing at back four, that is. And then they've got 6 attackers. Well, including Trent, 7.
I think this could be absolutely a basketball match, to be fair.
It should be, but then obviously these players are going to be playing a lot deeper than you'd expect, so it's probably not.
Yeah. I guess I can predict a goal that's going to happen, right?
Go
Because
on.
Pochettino always plays like attacking fullbacks, and so do Liverpool. So there's going to be a goal where it's literally just play behind the fullback,
Yeah.
and they're in behind.
This game should be ReeceJames.com, I think.
Who's their third back?
Yeah. Reece James and Chilwell flanks. You don't get better than that in the league, I'd say.
I thought you played forward.
Three James playing.
I thought you played forward.
Finally.
That's what Pochettino used to do.
You know what? He's very adaptable, that.
3-4-3.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Honestly, Chilwell and James, can someone name me 2 better wing backs in the league?
Trent and Robbo.
No, I don't think Trent's a wing back anymore. I think Trent's one of those inside players who
Not many play with 5 at the back now, to be fair.
if you're going to play wing back, you've got to be able to go forward and you've got to be able to go back. Just don't think Trent has that in him.
They're good, but they've only got about 10 games a season in them.
Yeah, that's the issue. If they can stay fit for longer than 10 games, then we're laughing, aren't we? But just don't think they can. Here it is, look. How is Sky going to show the lineup then? If we've got Liverpool here, and
4-3-3 probation.
yeah, I actually don't think Sky know where they're going to play, let alone Liverpool, let alone us. It's showing as a back four.
This midfield has like no defensive stability, I don't think.
Curtis Jones on the bench as well.
McAllister's not necessarily known for his defender, I don't think.
No,
And the other two definitely aren't.
I've never seen any of those 3 play in any defensive positions, but doesn't mean they can't do it. Luis Diaz is a good player as well, isn't he?
He's just got to stay injury free.
Yeah.
What was the Tottenham as well?
Tool.
That finished it.
Yeah.
It's collided.
What is Canard?
Get tickled, did he?
Look at Sobolesk. I don't. What's his name, right? Sobolesk.
Shabashly.
Shoboslai.
It's
No
got to be a
idea.
nickname surely by now.
Yeah, the Sobs. But yeah, the Pochettino's
Look at
first
him,
game.
heads him in a t-shirt.
I think Pochettino. Like, I just don't think you can hate Pochettino. I think Spurs fans at the moment probably slight dislike considering what's happened, but
Yeah, I think he's quite a local guy. I
yeah,
remember seeing a documentary he did when he was in PSG, like Rio Ferdinand. He came across proper likeable.
yeah. Van Dijk's the new Liverpool captain. Now Henderson's gone.
2 new captains this game. Reece
Yeah.
James as well.
What they're doing?
Who's the voice captain? Because when Reece James gets injured, like 5 games into the season.
Chilwell. So he'll be.
And then when he gets injured,
yeah, then
5
it'll be
games.
Thiago Silva. Yeah.
Right. From what I've gathered,
Hello.
yeah, I know. Hello to the Denty channel. From what I've gathered, the sound is you can hear us. There is that fuzzy bit of noise. So what we'll do, I think I listened to about there. I think we're fine. I'll sort out the half and I'll see if I can improve it. But for now, because the game's about to kick off, we're just going to keep it at this, so we're not.
Is it loud enough? Is it?
Yeah, I'd probably for you try and keep that
You have to be,
close.
like, right close to the mic.
Yours isn't too bad, to be fair.
Because it looks because I'm this far away from
Yeah,
us.
so I think just be close to it, and I think we'll be alright. So if you want to deep throw it or whatever, that's up to
You've
you.
got it in you, to be fair. I've
Potential.
seen it.
Yeah. So apart from that,
stays on top.
Right. They're doing a clap for, unfortunately, someone who's passed away. So
I like this setup you got, Ty. You've upgraded this season, haven't you?
yeah, it's a new season, new us.
upgraded the cast.
Yes, that's right.
A few things. I was going to leave this till later, but we wasted the first half an hour of the stream trying to fix stuff, which isn't even fixed yet. So new audio box, which doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
But to be fair, this is so we get the 6 plugs. So when we do Bourne, everyone's got their own microphone now instead of sharing 3.
He's making a bit of money from this.
Yeah, we got, for people that may remember, we got Mike and Matt with us.
As if they don't know.
If they
And
don't know,
legends of the channel. And
Yeah.
like,
The 2 winners of Love Island.
the thing is, they all recognise you because you're in like the most viewed videos because it's just Liverpool battering United, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's nice, I can't lose from this game.
Yeah,
Well, I say that, pretty well.
Kieran isn't here. Matt sort of
Wait.
quickly said because he is flying planes. He's on planes,
Yeah.
Not flying.
not flying.
It's not
Hopefully.
Cabin crew. Sorry, I'll turn this. I'll
It's
turn,
copyright already.
turn the sound off.
And also, we have just kicked off. It's been a bit of a manic start to the game, but that should start working. Or is this
Yeah,
gonna-
it has. Look down there.
Ah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Good. It's automatic. Usually Kieran presses the button, doesn't
No, I did press a button, but I was just yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that good. Right, and then hopefully 2 seconds. Well, actually, talk about the game quickly.
he? Well,
Yeah.
so I'll say when Reece James gets injured, and then who's your captain?
It's going to be Chilwell's our vice captain, and then
When he
Thiago
gets
Silva's in there. And then when he tires out and doesn't play, then it probably Sterling.
You haven't got many games in. Well, you haven't got any European games, so you should be alright.
Exactly.
That's
It should
it.
just be straightforward. This is what I'm afraid of: is when we lose the ball and then you've got 6 players running at us.
I think this could be a classic, to be fair. I don't want to touch on wood, but
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a basketball game. This.
Gakpo already. Look at him. Trent back at right back. How do we feel? He was dominating last year.
Right, if I'm right, just quickly, it's a thing for me, but I should be able to switch screens.
Don't put
Yeah, there we go.
Don't put me that close up, will you?
No, it's just I've only got 2 cameras. We did try to go for more, but we thought technically it might be too difficult. And as we've learnt from the audio,
Yeah, why complicate it?
we're not going to start pushing the boat out
Why
on things.
complicate it?
Yeah. So for those who wondering, Kieran's away for a bit. Dad's in Italy and just got engaged. So congrats. To
That's
you.
1-8.
Yeah, congrats. He'll be back soon. We will be doing, I'll say it now, so because they're away a lot, the 3 of us now, it's but slightly different this channel. So, where it was just the Liverpool games before, we're now going to do the game of the weekend because, go on, Salah. Go on, mate. Oh. Because we're not always going to be there for the Liverpool games because sometimes we play football. Kieran's going to be back and forth all the time. Ronnie, now he's a married man, will be, I don't
When
know.
you're allowed out of the house.
Life's apparently changes somehow. So what we're going to do, we're going to have more of the Bourne lot, and I plugged it a lot last year, but if you want to, check that out. These boys are in it, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of them. So whether that's a good or bad thing, make your mind
We're
up.
not getting married or flying planes anytime soon.
No,
We have
exactly.
no life, so we're now here.
Yeah. So if you want to see us more, we'll be doing more games. But if you want to see, we will do the Liverpool ones, but because they're always not on TV or because of any other reason, we might have to either live stream them or record them because they're the 3 o'clock kickoffs. They're going to be on a Patreon, so if you want to check that out, it will be in the description. Yeah,
Wow.
the description.
Times
So
are changing.
times have changed. It's just a way, so I know some of you just love the Liverpool ones, so if you want to see those ones, they'll be on there. Apart from that, we will be here at least once a week doing a game or a Champions League game or something of the other sort.
Yeah, Champions League doesn't
Or
start
Europa
for a few
League for
weeks.
you lot.
Yeah, or Europa League. Well,
Or none in his case, so.
Wow, this is a big season, isn't it?
yeah. Well, we were talking about that. We were arguing just before we went on about Caicedo, saying who he should have gone to.
Ooh.
I'm saying
Yeah, it's Caicedo derby this.
Yellow, surely.
That was quite high, wasn't it? Who was that?
I thought he was going to send him off then. It was a
Was it
high
Trent?
foot from Chico Wang.
Oh.
I can't say his name.
Chukwuemeka.
Chukwuemeka. Yeah.
that's good because he's in a fancy team.
Oh yeah, he's mine as well, isn't he? Yeah, but yeah, Caicedo, he would have been
Ooh,
perfect in this
fuck it,
game.
I'm not. That could be a red.
No.
I know it's
it
early,
red?
but like, if he checked that,
The thing is,
that could be a red.
he's given the ball away.
They
and
probably
he's
let it
gone
go,
and done
but
that. Yeah.
You know what saves him? It wasn't close enough. Like he already
it wasn't
started
like
putting
it
his
was
foot
like
down.
that. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the edge, but if
So-
that's like 10 minutes later, they might have looked at it. But
This has started how I expected though, isn't it? Liverpool a bit more settled.
Yeah, we'll skip. Actually, I'm gonna skip the. Go on, mate. I'm gonna skip the Caicedo bit just for a second because we didn't get to. I thought we were gonna talk about more before the game. As the Chelsea fan here, this is a complete new makeup for you. Are you excited? Like, what do you make of this team?
Yeah, well,
Are you stronger than last year?
yeah, definitely stronger. Even if we're not, I
could not be
prefer.
stronger, could you?
I don't know many Chelsea fans who don't prefer this team just because there's players that actually want to play for us. Last year, you're looking at Havertz stroll around the pitch like he doesn't care. You're looking at a lot of players who are getting too old now. Aspilicueta's one of them. He'd never give less than 100%, but he was just so bad recently, last 2 years, that it looked like he was panicking and he wasn't giving it his all.
Players.
Send him.
Oh, Liverpool nearly in there. But yeah, there's a nice mixture of youth and a few experienced players in there, and then you've got Reece James and Chilwell back, which is literally the key to our whole team and has been for a few years. And we've got a decent striker. Well, I'm not probably going too early saying he's a good striker, but we've got someone who's built and actually looks like.
Scored a few goals pre-season.
Exactly.
It's all right.
Last year we had Aubameyang, who no one liked. So looking at the team now,
Lukaku.
you can relate to it more. I think just players that
How
are
can you relate to him?
because can
When
relate
you
to the
say-
team more, whereas because they want to play for us.
When you
Whereas,
see you've got players that want to be there, they're getting like 8-year
Go on.
contracts. So
yeah,
Go on. Oh,
yeah, but the point is last year Havertz, Aubameyang,
yeah.
all these players didn't want to play for us, and even you probably look at Jorginho. He's gone to Arsenal last year. Imagine us doing that a few years ago with one of our midfielders who was starting all year. It's because these players were just fed up. The whole dynamics have changed. No one was really.
I think you're quite lucky that you had a lot of players that you could sell, like they were actually valuable.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, especially like Mason Mount as well. They got rid of him for what, 65 million.
Havertz and quite similar.
Yeah, Havertz as well. We got our money back for Havertz, which is mental because people still trying to say at the moment he's a good player and they're like, he just didn't fit at Chelsea. But I think
He's playing the wrong position, I think, in Chelsea anyway.
he wasn't though.
No,
For 3 years he's played every position possible, and we've watched him, and he was never a good player.
Arteta's found something.
He
you
played-
don't think he was ever a good player?
No, not once did he go on a run of like 5 to 10 games where he was
Just
consistently
scoring a
good.
goal in a Champions League final and not having the respect of
Yeah,
your fan
exactly.
base.
That's how bad. No, but that's how bad it is. Like, it takes a seriously bad player for us to sit here and say he's no
Steve
good.
Sheringham would never get that slander.
Yeah, because he was a good footballer.
But,
Havertz is not a good footballer. Did you just watch him yesterday? Havertz was awful. He got outpaced by Willy Bolly at one point. I'm sorry. How does that happen?
and he's playing at 8, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, he went up front.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. It just confuses me, but I can't wait. This season, every time I see him, I love it because he's in an Arsenal shirt and then he gives the ball
Someone else's
away.
problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't think he'll be a success in?
No. There's nothing more set in my life. You don't even need to clip it.
You need to clip.
Four
I say as well, I think that's the season that Van Dijk gets found out as well.
What do you mean found
Was that not
out?
last year?
Last season he's a bit ropey. Now he's got the captain's armband. All eyes on him.
All eyes
I
on
think
him
he's
anyway.
declining. So,
Decline what, of age?
well, both really ability as well.
No, I think that one's a
I
bit
just
of
think
a
it'll
stretch.
be interesting.
In what way? You just think
Just
people are going
watch
to
the
skip
space.
him?
Yeah. Like, there's that record where he never really got drilled past. I think
Yeah.
that's becoming less and less the case.
Thank you, Martin. He said, "Hi guys, hope you're all safe and well." At the moment, we are. Yeah.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah. I don't know how good our audio is, but I think it's alright because no one seems to have been complaining or
Well,
no one's
the
watched it.
The
Yeah.
turn off is
We're all on the kickoff.
It's one of the two.
Can't
So.
mention your rival's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's-
Oh!
Silly. That's silly.
Chilwell
That's
just
silly.
6'4" centre back doing that.
It's quite lucky though.
Okay, so apart from the Havertz little rant you've had, you are... Go with me.
Go on, have him. Nick Jackson, Diego Jota.
Sorry, actually,
Sorry, Nick Jackson.
we'll go on the Chelsea point. So apart from that, 'cause you've had a lot go out. Like, a lot go out. It's a complete new team.
Yeah, which is going to take time.
So what's the expectation for this team?
Top 5 this year.
5.
Yeah, but do you know why? What are we doing with this team at the moment? We're doing a complete rebuild, aren't we? And rebuilding takes time.
You have a rebuild every other season.
No, we haven't.
You finished 10th, I think.
Well, last year was a rebuild.
Yeah, no, last year was meant to be a rebuild, but it just went all tits
How many
up.
rebuilds can you have?
Well, this is the one now. This is under
this,
a good,
this is the one time.
good stable
This is the one.
manager.
This is the
This
one.
is the-
This
This is the proper rebuild.
But we've got good young players come through. Colwell's one of them, playing now, 26, taking John Terry's number. And then,
Oh, why do you want to represent that bloke?
what, John Terry? Because he was better than Ferdinand.
Let's not be silly, but
He was.
let's try and keep it
Yeah,
respectable.
but he was, wasn't he?
No.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
I was just asking about your squad, or what the expectations are for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
top 5. And do you know why? Because 5th place gets Champions League this year.
That's only if England dominate in Europe like we should do.
I thought it was like based on how successful
No,
that
it's-
club had been in
No,
Europe.
no. It was based on how successful last year we were. And Man City won the Champions
Oh,
League
so
and
it's
West Ham won
guaranteed.
the
That's what's
conference.
guaranteed
So
there.
yeah, the rule doesn't come into
I
play
thought
for
it
a
was
few
like-
months, but top 5 should be Champions
I
League.
thought it was like if Liverpool come 5th, they get in because they got history. But if it was like, I don't know, Spurs or like West Ham, then they would get in. 'cause they've got history.
Kieran's laughing, saying top 5. Is that meant to be like, oh, because we're better than that, or is it because you don't think we're going to come top 5? Because at the moment, I don't see 5 teams better than us.
Okay, well, to be fair, we'll get to that later when we do our
Sport,
predictions.
Go on.
Cool.
Okay, you're more happy than anything else going into the season.
Yeah, because
Was there more hope?
yeah, because
That's dangerous.
Christ. Yeah, it's different because I'm not expecting much, but it's because I think I'm going to enjoy watching us.
Yeah, so
Whereas-
what's the play like from what you've seen from pre-season and what
good.
you've heard?
Yeah, good. Like we're back to having a striker. We've not had one for years, and we're back to being a team where Reece James and Chilwell are playing, as I said. Got some good young players coming through, and there's not these lazy players running around the pitch. So it's actually nice to watch. But
So you've got more workhorses and actual quality out
yeah,
there.
exactly that. But the quality we don't know yet. That's the point. It's unknown because we don't know a few of these players. Cole how's he going to play first season? We're not too sure. The other centre half, this is Sally, whatever his name is, from Monaco. Also a good player. Could be a good season for Sterling. He thinks he's going to get top goal scorer.
Hello.
Go on.
Oh, good
Well, he's
sign.
actually publicly said that.
Yeah, Sterling thinks he's going to be our top goal scorer this year.
He might be your top goal scorer.
Yeah, not Premier
I was
League.
going to say,
Yeah,
you couldn't even do that in a City shirt, so he's not doing it here.
yeah.
I don't think he's guaranteed to start for you. Is he?
This game's been very...
Yeah.
Are you...
Percent
Go on! Score! Oh, that's such a bad pass.
Ball, wasn't it?
Oh!
Good strike.
Salah's hit the bar.
Oh, Sally just hit the bar
You
there.
got Sanchez in goal, haven't you? Kepa's off, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Kepa would have been first choice, and that would have been this whole stream changed, and I would have been negative Sally, but not anymore.
You're getting Brighton's third choice goalkeeper instead.
Yeah, but we're going to sign another one.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, so from what I've seen,
Cut the hair if you want.
we're going back in the market. De Gea's going. Oh, he was going to
Madrid.
Madrid, but Kepa's going.
Kepa's
now.
got Madrid, I think.
Yeah,
So Bayern need one
Bayern's-
as well
Bayern's
because
still-
of
yeah.
Neuer.
yeah. They've got that other keeper in, haven't they? And he's been conceding goals for fun.
Well, they conceded 3 yesterday in Kane's
Yeah.
first game, but we'll get to Kane later. But that's an awful, awful start for
Remember,
him.
we did a podcast. Who's better, Kane or Rooney?
Age well.
Great.
Who did we pick? Kane? Or no?
Yeah, I picked Kane. But yeah, we'll go on to that later, won't we?
We'll go into that later.
That's a great tackle by Canate.
Yeah. Okay. So you're positive. I'm the same. People been giving Liverpool a lot of stick, saying that we're not like the team that we used to be, and it's so top heavy as well.
But that's fixed by 2 signings, 2 defensive midfield
Maybe
players,
like a Caicedo.
and the team
something like that.
changes. Yeah.
He did a job.
Obviously, you need Caicedo, Lavia. Obviously, Chelsea getting them now, but there's plenty more players out there that you could get, and they'll be good in the middle.
McTominay, Ward-Prowse, they're available still.
I think they're going to the big clubs, mate.
West
West
Ham.
Ham. Yeah.
West Ham's.
No.
Conor Gallagher.
So you don't see. maybe not for your club, but Liverpool's a threat for the title. You think this team?
Not this team here because of the balance, but if you sign a couple players, then yeah, they will be.
So you just think, was it just that middle part, the defensive part of it? Because the back five is arguably, maybe you could argue the best in the league on paper, because you've got like best keeper in the world, I'd say, best fullbacks you could argue, maybe with your lot now, but when Trent's not in midfield, those two have been world class, and then Konate and Van Dijk, you're not really going to get much better at centre half.
Yeah, exactly. The issue is
the protector.
Trent right back. He had a few sloppy moments last year, didn't he? And just literally, as I said, that had another one. But no, defensively, and also how natural at the moment it's McAllister playing CDM. Are you going to win the league with him though?
I don't think throughout. For me personally, I do think we need another one, whoever that is. But I think the team that's playing now, if it was just an 11, it could do it. But obviously the season's so long that you do need to make changes.
Yeah.
Whether it's fitness or many games, like the Europa League will kill a lot, depending on how Klopp wants to treat it.
Yeah.
As well. But I personally like this team. I would want to set CDM because at the minute we've got Gakpo playing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's not.
you need one. For me, you need one.
I didn't see when that lineup came up. I didn't see many defensive.
No.
No, when he was laughing, there was like
yeah.
5-6
Yeah, but
attackers.
the thing is, it's one of those where now and then games it's going to work, but there's going to be games you get ripped apart.
It's one of those. I think McAllister might not look great because he's got to cover like so many positions in there. He's got to do some defensive work that he's not had to do previously.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it, and I do think we're a threat. When we go on to our predictions, I do think we're up there. I have flirted with the thought of what it looks like with us.
If Kieran was there, he'd put you top, so you need to do him justice.
Actually, we missed one of Ronnie's great lines, the score predictions at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, score predictions. Thing is, I just don't know. I mean,
Doesn't look good on camera.
no, it doesn't. I think if we sat and said I don't know all day, it'd be rubbish. But I'm going to go 0-0.
Wow.
Wait, we just started.
Right,
I'm joking.
Set off.
I'm joking. It's going to be 2-0 Chelsea.
After the great attack that you've just been going on about, you don't think we're going to score a single goal?
Have you seen our back? Go on. Oh, Nick Jackson's going to bury one. I'm telling you, he is. Player.
To be fair, you boys keeping the ball quite well.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. I reckon Liverpool might sneak a decent goal here and there, but yeah, 2-1.
Mike?
I'll go 2-2. Based on how this has started as well as end to end, there should be some goals there.
Oh, Nick Jackson was in there. Why did he not pass it to him? Oh, Raheem.
I think it's one of those like first game of the season. Like two teams are pretty evenly matched. Nobody wants to lose, so I just think it's got to draw.
Yeah.
We're all over it.
Yeah. To be fair, it's always I think easy to go out and try and win this game now. Like, because when you get later on in the year, they're like you realise you can't lose a certain game.
I mean,
or
they should be all like fit and full of. They shouldn't have fatigue or anything. So it
Yeah.
should be the strongest teams really. But
That ball, by the way, was a prime example of why Reece James changes us. He's out wide, and that ball was literally spot on. I think Nick Jackson just couldn't quite reach it.
you're still trying to sign a striker, though, aren't you? I think.
Yeah, well, at the moment we've got no backup striker.
But
So
Lukaku's off.
yeah, well,
Juve,
Lukaku's
isn't he?
not even part of our squad anymore.
Gone?
Gone, and now
So
Salah.
much space. Like, that's
Yeah.
literally
Go
what I
on,
said about
send him!
fullbacks.
Oh,
What is Salah doing there?
I said when you're out of the room, there's so much space in this game behind the fullbacks because both teams bomb on forward.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. The turnover again, though, isn't it?
yeah. I've been quite impressed with the first 15 from you.
Both
Salah.
teams really. They look.
Yeah. This should be good for the neutrals.
That's why I'm in.
That's why you're here, and also because Ronnie and Kieran.
Yeah.
But I was like first reserve. So that's fine.
Yeah, no, I was first reserve.
Okay, right. Can we get an outsider's view on this Caicedo incident?
Firstly, yeah.
I actually think it's hilarious. To be fair.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Oh.
Also, the amount of money Romano must be making off his tweets is ridiculous.
Yeah. Especially he's got that Twitter Plus, and they're all paying out now, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I just thought it was funny the fact that didn't Klopp come out in his interview and basically say, "Yeah, we've agreed a deal,"
Yeah.
and then like 10 minutes later, they're like, "Oh, sorry, no, we haven't."
Didn't want to
Ball! Yes!
What a ball that is! That was a great ball. Was that
Yes,
Salah?
mate.
That was De Bruyne-esque from Salah.
Salah.
Silly.
That is unreal.
Was that outside the boot as well?
Kane, they won it. A goal either way was coming.
My score prediction, sorry, I didn't say it. I think 3-1 Liverpool.
Who do you think first goal scorer is going to be?
Well, if I had to predict, I don't know.
Who was number Has he been number 7?
No, we changed our numbers. We got Diaz 7.
Milner, of course.
8. Who's 8? Oh, it's a new lad.
Yeah.
9 is now Nunes.
Look at the space here, though. Look at our other 3 players. Oh, that's shocking.
Ball.
That
It's
is.
a good finish as well, because that's harder than
Silly, that.
it's made out.
Colwell's the only one that's actually done anything there. The other 2, 3 players are all out.
That's a great
Defence. To be fair, early defensive mistakes going to happen, but that's Sunday League, I think.
That's just perfectly hitting it.
The line's shocking.
Here's a thing for you. As much as we've been going on about Liverpool's defence, because Poch, not notoriously, but your Chelsea team could be very, like, not top heavy in quality, but the way you play, you might just leave yourself exposed. Like Mike
both
was saying,
fullbacks are going. You need one to go and the other to sit. But if they're both bombing forward, that's a lot of space in behind.
Yeah.
so you could be as like dreadful as us at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Enzo and Caicedo, to be fair, like you trust that
Do
protection.
you know what though? I would agree, but that goal there didn't come from us overcommitting. It came from those 3 players not tracking.
Well, it looked like Reece James was like too high and he couldn't get back in time.
The Deselli, the right centre back, should be playing that role then. It should just still be a back four.
Yeah.
And he hasn't. None of them have they've just let Diaz walk through.
Apparently he's like really slow from what I've seen with that new centre back you got.
Well, because he's got 60 pace on FIFA.
Is he? Apparently slower than Maguire or something like that.
That's where I get my stats from.
Yeah, it's like their top acceleration in last season. It's like,
I don't see it already.
Yeah, well, he's not tracked there, so a bit disappointing. But,
Kieran's had to remind me to change the score. There we go.
That's his job. I said it was his job.
yeah, look, watch here. Look.
Good ball that was.
Okay, yeah.
That's a great take from Salah. On his right
Look
foot.
at all 3 of them. Like.
That's unreal.
That shouldn't happen though,
No.
because if Salah gets it, he shouldn't be able to play it like forwards with him Diaz behind both defenders.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Colwell is keeping them all on side for good reason because he's
dealing
tracking
with
Salah.
Salah.
But the rest of them haven't.
They should be in front of him.
Yeah, 100%.
Cole did it right there, really.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah, he was
he's
alright.
the only bloke that did. Obviously, he's shown him inside, and it's Salah. You can't do a lot, but
Great ball.
the rest of them.
No.
That's soft. He went down easy there, didn't he?
No.
Classic Liverpool there, isn't it? That's got to be a penalty.
Is it the
Hand on
bridge?
the back. The other way around. That's a free
Hand
kick.
the back, but I don't think he shoved it or anything.
I don't think VAR's pulling up free kicks. No.
Hand on the. How's that not a penalty? Other way around. That's a
They
foul.
might check it. I don't know.
What are you saying?
Right, so Trent's
That's
fine.
fine. He's just come over and shoved him.
Nah.
The other way around. That's a foul.
You know
You
that.
knew
As soon as you
that.
said that, yeah.
Your face completely changed.
There was one angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one angle.
If you have to check multiple angles to figure out there was a penalty, then
Yeah.
you're
I rate that
stretching.
though, because some people just die on that hill. They know they're wrong as they're watching it, but they're like, no, I've committed now.
Yeah. Put the other angle back. I'll show you.
Oh,
Cole's gonna have nightmares after this game.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
a hard start, isn't it?
it's sad. Playing Salah might be the hardest thing to do. in both
Yeah, it's
of
not
them.
great.
What's going on here? Like,
You put him in again.
Conor Gallagher's playing left back.
That's why.
This is why I like Nick Jackson, by the way.
What, his
Like,
pace?
yeah, and he's got that directness.
No, he dived there.
He didn't. He got taken.
I think he was
That's a
looking.
yellow.
I think he was looking for it, but
He
it was a
looked
foul.
for that. He was already gone before he
I might
touched
get
him.
carded for that, but
No, he knows he dived there. Watch.
the thing is, we're playing against 12 men. What? That's quality.
It's a foul. To be fair.
So that you're a Soboslai guy. He shouldn't be diving. There.
Has he got a nickname, this bloke?
It was-
I can't say his name.
Call him
Dominic, I
the
guess.
Sobs.
Dom. Just call him Dom.
Dom. I think that's what the Liverpool lot call him, to be fair.
Dom. Soboslai.
I've said that 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not too sure. The Anthony Taylor's referee hates Chelsea, like hates us. So
Kieran and the Czechs put Poch's dress for a funeral.
I think it's
no,
quite.
it's because it's Liverpool's funeral.
He looks very smart and clocks in like a t-shirt and a baseball cap. It's like completely different.
I actually think it's very overrated.
What is?
Attire for a manager. Why does it matter?
I just think it's setting a standard.
I don't think it
You look
matters.
at Kurt Ray on the sidelines, you don't think that inspires me.
He
play
put
like
10 people on the pitch up once.
Honestly, I was on the side and I can't. Because I saw someone go off and I didn't see anyone come on. And then we played and I was trying to count as we were playing. I was
I
going.
heard Ty, you go, We've got 10 players. I'm like,
Yeah.
surely not.
Literally got
No,
only
we
job.
have got 10 players.
Pick the team, make sure
I
it's
couldn't
less.
properly count. I was shouting count for me because I was certain we only had 10 on.
Yeah.
Poor bloke.
Yeah. And we were still winning.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why Nick Jackson, especially pre-season, ball in behind, he'll chase it, he'll hold it up.
Yeah, I
and his
thought
link-up play.
when I saw him, I thought he just like sort of runs it behind, but he's quite a hold up.
Yeah.
He's quite a big lad.
He's
yeah.
early days, but
Surprising though.
they were saying that for a big, he's like for a big lad, you know, good touch for a good striker. He's not got the power of the Drogba and the
I was
Costa.
gonna say, compare him to Drogba already, probably.
He's only young, isn't he? And he's got a good son, so
Got a good son.
yeah.
What's the son? Oh.
Sorry, Nick Jackson.
Yeah. Go on.
Mate, he looks,
Can't
he
shoot,
looks sharp,
mate.
mate.
Can't shoot,
He
mate.
looks sharp.
That's me today.
We're dragging it wide.
Yeah. Did he
I'm
look
still.
good?
I've been impressed with you lot first 20. To be fair.
He looks sharp. Look at
Yeah,
him.
see, this is the thing. If the last season we're losing 1-0, I'm head in hands thinking, oh, this is shocking because I hate half I've seen. But now I don't actually. Oh, that's a corner.
That was a corner.
I don't actually. It's
I
annoying.
think you've got nothing to lose this season.
Well,
But you can only
obviously
get
one
better,
of them beat
surely.
Liverpool, but it's like,
You can only get better this season.
yeah.
To be fair, that's a big thing with football. Like as a supporter, because I don't like their team, but I'm obviously not a Man United fan. But like Arsenal fans now, they love their team. I think that's such a difference maker when you actually love the team
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
playing for you. Week in, week out. Like there's so many Liverpool teams I just hated. Like I did not want to watch them on the weekend.
Exactly. Yeah.
This one I enjoy
Yeah,
watching.
you
and
actually
get
like
behind them.
you like the players.
Yeah.
It's such a difference.
It does because like
That's also when they're winning a lot of matches
Yeah.
as well.
oh yeah no winning matches most of the time means you love them.
Yeah, but there is a difference. Like when they, when they're not doing well and it's like they don't care. It's so frustrating. It's what's Drogba said it last year. So it doesn't recognise our club, and last year I didn't either. But it's getting back to sort of what we're used to.
There's a weird one as well. Reece James captain.
Yeah, well, apart from Thiago
Mr.
Silva.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Also,
well, it's not Thiago Silva.
Proper Chelsea.
yeah, but we
Proper
speak
Chelsea.
a lot about the captain of this team, that team. I don't think we're not in the changing room. So how do we know? He could be the most
You're so
influential
open.
bloke in
Go
there.
on. It's got to be 2-0.
Yeah, Salah.
Salah, 2-0. Finish him.
Oh, he's got to score.
I can't believe you're giving this Liverpool side so much
Yeah,
space
this
behind.
could be 14 Liverpool. Couldn't it?
This could get silly.
Yeah. It's good.
How many more, right?
Sterling's just nutmegged him.
He's a little rat though for leaving, isn't
Sterling
he? Yeah.
for leaving Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you not?
What was
want
that,
to
like
say?
10 years ago?
Yeah. Still makes him a rat.
Thing is, he left and then didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So it's a bit
They
embarrassing.
wouldn't want to
Both
win the Premier
Liverpool.
League, so
Yeah, I think won about 2 or
I think
3.
he'll be alright.
Both Liverpool and City have won the Champions League since he's left, though, and the Premier League. Obviously, he was there with Man City,
Yeah, true.
Premier League.
Was he not there when you boys won it?
He lost the Champions League final,
Oh,
and then joined Chelsea and Man City won the treble. So, not ideal.
Alright, right, I'm going to go back to Mike. On the Caicedo as an outsider, where do you think he is best suited?
What club?
Yeah. Could be Real Madrid. But
Nah,
between Liverpool, Chelsea, realistically.
I think Liverpool need him to be fair. As I said to you earlier, if you get him, I think you're more in the conversation for a title. He's that good.
Do you think he's that good?
Yeah. I think you see how much Rice went for. I think he's slightly better than Rice.
Obviously, he's not.
And they're saying how everyone's raving about how good Rice is going to be for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Transform
Well,
them. I don't see why he can't do the same.
He's not 110 million pounds good, by the way. No one is.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but I was going to say,
relatively,
is the
yeah.
price for a CDM too high now?
Yeah.
I heard this the other day and I actually agree. I think those sort of price tags should only be for match winners.
Yeah.
I know it's easy to say, but
It's a different conversation though, because just because you're not a match winner, to Arsenal, let's say,
yeah, he changes. the
Rice
game.
is worth that to
Yeah.
win them a league.
Potentially, yeah. It's hard though because obviously back in the day that's getting you Ronaldo and Bale, whereas now you're getting Declan Rice and Caicedo.
Sad times we live in.
Yeah, but the thing is if you're getting players like Mbappe, Ronaldo, obviously not Ronaldo anymore, but back then, if they were going now, it's over 150, 200 million.
How much would
It's
Rodri be now?
Yeah,
He's probably twice the player.
He'd be 120. More.
At least, I think.
Yeah.
than that.
Christ. Yeah, so
I mean, it does slightly change as well because of the age.
what of Caicedo? Yeah. When we signed him onto his
I
30s,
do think it is quite a lot. He's only one full season, really. Like, it's quite a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Like, same with Lavia, like, not to the same extent, but he's had one good season.
Probably
And now he's
is.
like 50-60 million. It's like,
if you're going to buy young players, it's going to be after they've had one season.
yeah, you got to
I know
take the
what you
risk.
mean, Yeah.
Yeah, I personally say that it's not even because he's not coming to us anymore, he's going to Chelsea. He's not worth the 111, 150 million.
I get that, but I think
No,
you just
he's
got to
not,
pay it.
but-
Like, it's too late now to like have morals and principles. You just got to pay that money.
The exact same of how when Enzo Fernandez joined, I thought he's not worth 120 million, but
You would do that, or you
I'm not
stay
paying for it.
fourth or whatever.
I get to see this player on my team, and I don't have to pay for
It's
it.
not your money, is it, Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually don't want him.
But you do want him.
Exactly.
So if it was for free, would you sign him?
Well, go on! Well, I don't care, 'cause we're 2-0 up.
Is he
Mo Salah!
Defence is all over the
That was
place.
tight, but I think he was onside.
Yeah.
Easy as that. Easy as that. I can't believe how open you've been.
This is the issue when you've got 6 attackers against a
Those
back five
fullbacks
and
are
facing
bowling
the-
forward and just sliding them in
It's gonna
every
get
time.
silly. This might get silly.
Could do.
This will show.
Poch could be sacked.
This will show how naive Pochettino.
Ooh, he's.
We might be off. I just did it all
I
down.
don't know the foot of Desali.
That's tight. That is tight.
He might just be.
Mate,
on.
the finish though.
His arm's offside, but
Yeah,
obviously
it's
that don't
a
count.
good finish, yeah.
I think he might be on there.
The foot of Desali, whatever his name is.
I think he's
Oh,
on.
nice.
I think he's
You
on.
think he's on?
I think so.
I think he's off.
But
His
his
shoulder is.
That I feel that there's a player further up.
And his head.
I don't think it's him. I thought there was a player further up. There was a player.
I think he was the furthest one back.
Not that guy.
The middle
Yeah, middle. Yeah.
middle one. I think he's ahead of
He's
whoever
ahead of
that
him,
is.
but I think there's a guy further back. I thought.
Well, look at the middle guy then, please. As well.
Yeah, him at the back. There.
Oh. Yeah.
I think it's on, but I don't
You
know.
think on? You think? Were you going to
Yeah, I think no. The Desali foot kept him on. That's the first thing I said. I don't.
Well, you
it's-
think this one's on?
No.
Yeah.
I think that's off. If just in that picture, it's off. But the see the other bloke.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah,
I think you got to give it an S.
The one in the middle of the 3.
Oh, it's off.
He's off.
Look how tight that is, though.
So I've got two dance. I've got two songs. Yeah.
Celebrating
He's
1-0 down.
offside.
That's weird.
Oh, Ronnie's in there as well. Some guy said, Martin Sweeney said, because you have the better history, you'd say you would sign Caicedo. What's that got to do with anything? Otherwise, we'd all be going to United, wouldn't
What? Like he? No, I just think.
I think he's saying, like, who would he rather join? Probably.
Yeah, well, he would.
we? It has nothing to do with history, though, is it? He's to sign
But
with.
even currently, I think we're a better team.
Yeah, I agree.
I find it weird that he's left Europa League football to then join Chelsea.
Yeah, I just think
But then the wages probably
you're
help
not
that a little bit.
very little amount of people right now are signing for clubs because of history. Otherwise, we'd all, as I said, we'd all be signing for.
We'll play for United, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we'd all be signing for Notts Forest.
Well, I don't think anyone's that
You're in-
naive.
I can't believe you said Notts for us as well.
Yeah, I
so
know. I
that
didn't
is-
need to say that.
Dan will be
I apologise.
fuming.
Okay, so we both. Well, we slightly disagree with where I think he should have joined us over you.
But you would say that.
What team do you think he should have joined? Should join?
I think if he had the choice, I think he should be joining Liverpool.
He,
If
he has got the
yeah,
choice.
and I think he should have picked Liverpool. That doesn't mean I want him. I just think he should have picked Liverpool. But
I think the risk is, like, I mean, you can't really say it at Chelsea either, but I think Klopp could go in like a couple of years, and I think that would change your team a lot.
Yeah, I think.
But if he's getting like an 8-year contract or whatever stupid it is at Chelsea, then
I think the project at Chelsea's exciting. That's probably what it was.
yeah, it's because he.
Yeah, that.
That's London. He threw his toys out the pram last year with the whole Arsenal thing.
Yeah.
he refused to train, didn't he? Or something?
Yeah, it's a bad egg to me.
What do you do with it?
They went head to head, didn't they?
Let in there. I wish the ref
It's
just let
a
that
silly
happen.
yellow, isn't it? Yeah. Why does the ref care? Just get on with it.
You say you hate that ref. I think Liverpool fans hate that ref as well.
Yeah, a lot of people do. He's
Maybe
the
everyone
best
hates
ref in the league.
Who's that?
Andy Taylor.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes him. Okay.
He's no Pat.
Go on.
No Pat Rowson. He didn't give you a penalty today.
No, we won't cry about it. That's a foul.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit tasty.
Yeah. It's alright. It's a lot on the line. Oh, do you lot boys just waste it?
Wait, that has to be a yellow.
Yeah.
No, because I thought we were still playing.
Stand in front of it or something.
See, Andy Taylor hates us.
That is yellow if he'd done that. He's lost it already.
I like him, Dom.
There's
What, from these
I thought it
32
was
minutes?
Yeah, no, from what I've seen from pre-season, from what I've known of him, and from this game,
I've said the same.
it's the same way when you just talking about Jackson. He looks good.
What happened?
This has.
That's a good replay.
Did show. All right, just show.
He's not given the foul.
He did get the foul, but they took it quick.
No, I think you took it quick and he just blocked it.
Right, so why is that not a yellow card and a free kick then?
Well, you got the free kick.
I know, it's because Chelsea, innit?
Played.
No need to be throwing that card constantly.
He's running behind every time, that Jackson.
They just don't find him. Oh, fuck. Sterling.
Apparently Sterling's been like your worst player in pre-season.
No, he has.
Oh, yeah.
Why is he starting then?
Well, because if
Man,
you get a
Mudryk.
shoot out of him,
Mudryk.
he's like one of the best wingers in the league. Isn't
Honestly,
he?
Mudryk
He's
this
calm.
season.
Yeah,
Mudryk.
Mudryk.
Fuck, he said.
Yeah, honestly, Mudryk. I think Mudryk, once he starts running it. Did you see his goal in pre-season?
Yeah. Well, even
You
that,
see
do
it?
you remember
Yeah, when he starts running at players, you can't stop him. He's
do you
so
remember
quick.
that game he had at Anfield for like half an hour?
Yeah,
That was his best. Like,
Thing
half an
is-
hour.
Yeah, but to be fair, he was up against James Milner with
Yeah.
half an hour.
Yeah, you
left.
had to,
He
you had
could
to
do
take
that
him
to
off.
anyone
You
in
had to
the
take
league.
Milner off because
He
he was
actually
getting
could, probably
spun.
barring Kyle Walker, he could outpace anyone, and he's got the trickery to do it. I just don't think he's had the confidence.
No. So, okay.
He's only young as well. I hate
Your
saying
whole
it.
team is young though.
Yeah.
That's why they're on 8-year contracts.
Martin also said Caicedo is probably worth 80 to 90 mil. Well, yeah, we'd agree. We think once we saw the 100 mil, everyone started being like, well, football's gone, really, isn't it? But you have to pay that amount for
So are
a
you-
solid CDM.
Are you personally happy to spend that much?
Yeah, only because if he works out like Kante did, I'm not saying they're the same player, I'm just saying if it works out similar. Back in the day when we signed Kante, we bought him for 100 million, you'd be saying it's a bargain now. If Caicedo works out the same way, I'd say the same. It's better spending 100 million on a player that's going to work out world class than spending 50 on one that's not going to work out.
So what do you make of the? Because you want the. He's the other Saints lab. Lavia.
Lavia, I don't want him. I actually don't want him.
We tried to get that Tyler Adams and he pulled out of him last
Yeah,
minute.
we didn't want him. I don't want him anyway. But those two players are not what we should be looking at. And the only reason we're signing Lavia is because he's young. I don't actually think he's that good.
I think, although you get a lot of stick for having these like long contracts, like
Yeah, it's the
they're
way
going to be
back.
worth a lot of money still because they're all young.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you can sell them on for like at worst
Yeah.
like a small loss.
If you did it with a 27-year-old,
Yeah.
it'd be stupid. But Caicedo, as I said, he's got an 8-year contract. Potential to go to.
He's got Van Dijk on toast.
Mate, that was good football.
In it
That
goes.
that would have been a good goal.
Last time he's sort of messed up across there. Go on, do it better this time. What a ball that was, and then no one's in there.
What about the news forward? That's so good.
Yeah, he backed out, didn't he?
So
Sorry.
good.
He's just so good, isn't he?
I actually think you've been playing better than us. You were just so
Go on,
able.
then.
Put
Oh,
it.
sorry,
That's
Jackson.
gone.
Oh,
Then I'll go.
Christ.
panicked a bit there.
It's good. It is good.
I think the issue you do have is so easy for us to then just go there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sort of-
Yeah, you're built for counter-attack
Yeah,
football.
100%.
which might be your issue
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
this season
It will be.
because all the like you will dominate games as well, especially because on paper you're one of the better sides in the league.
A lot of teams this season set up for the counter attack and they're very good at it.
To be fair, I mean you can give us more insight, but Man United seem to be a bit more like that now.
Go
What?
Yeah! Yes!
Who was that? Was that a signing? Yeah.
that's the centre off.
I thought he fumbled that, to be fair.
Go on, change the score.
Clip that.
Do the dance.
We've got to make sure that
That's
he's
the
on
most
side.
static dance I've ever seen.
I don't understand how he had so much space in the middle.
Because your defence is useless. Look at him.
Played.
What a player.
Where did you get him
But
from?
he's so
Tasty.
slow. He's not good enough for the Premier.
I didn't say it wasn't good enough.
Let's see it again then.
To be fair, the build-up before the corner was better than the actual goal that he scored.
Yeah, he's miles on. Great finish as well. Bottom corner. As clean as you like.
Ben Chilwell assists for the fantasy team. Thank you very much.
Was it?
Was it Chile?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Chile
like that.
wave.
Straight into an area as well.
I thought he fumbled that. Did well.
Get in.
What did he?
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Off the calf.
It's so clean. So this is going to be 3-0, isn't it?
A 3-1 still on.
You said 3-1 Liverpool, didn't you?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Bit of a soft call from us. Fair play. I mean, I think it was coming anyway. So.
I was just doing the dance you did when Salah scored.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just doing all this.
I thought you were in pain. I don't know what it was. It's getting tasty, this. Tasty.
It could be a lot of goals.
It's proper end to end, you know.
Because I'm worried that every time we go forward.
To be fair, I'm slightly worried when you boys go forward.
I'm just enjoying it.
It's different though, I think.
Why stitch them up like that?
I think it's slightly different. I think you are that bit more dangerous.
Of course, there.
Range running rings. Now, what are we going to do?
Well,
I'm sorry.
yes! Ben Chilwell, what a legend! Broke the mic.
What's he doing as centre forward?
Was it onside? Yeah, but that's the thing.
Why is he
Left wing
there?
back, you don't get picked up. How do I get this back?
That's what she said. No.
Oh, he's a bit subdued now.
You lost me, eh?
Right.
You boys are gonna have
Right, okay.
to,
Let's
have to carry the show a bit. I'm just trying to work.
Sorry, I need to know it's on side.
I'm trying to work out how one Chilwell's the centre forward.
Was that
and
Trent
how
going
he's
to
the
sleep
top three.
again? Well, I guess we'll never know.
Good Simon.
I think Trent's gone to sleep here.
Oh, he's off.
He's
Oh,
offside.
yeah,
He's
Ooh.
offside.
Do you want to do your little dance again?
I didn't
It's
celebrate
tight,
that
it's
one
tight.
because I knew he was top.
You did. You went chilly.
Oh, I think that's tighter than you think.
Shoulders.
Easy.
No, because that's the same as the salad.
You can
one.
see the
it's
line.
tight. You can see the line. He's yeah.
Can you fix this?
Oh, his knees offside, isn't
Yeah, he's miles off. You can see the line. You literally the pitch line.
Yeah, I was saying to Matt earlier, I got like all the microphones and stuff. One each. I realised this microphone doesn't fit this thing, so now it's a balancing game.
he? Why are they taking so long if it's that obvious, though?
If I can see it from here and we're in Bournemouth, like, you can,
Yeah, it's
you
off.
can definitely tell they're using that technology.
My fans team's doing well.
To be fair, he wasn't my fantasy team, so I was like, it was the only benefit I was taking.
Yeah, for a left back.
He's got to be off.
Yeah, he is.
Panic stations, though, if you ask me. Liverpool rattled.
You know, it's his thing is because it can't take away from that end. I don't know how we had it a second ago.
Got some sticky tape.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got your tape.
Try. Don't know where the tape is. I'll find tape if you boys can carry the show.
Yeah.
Always.
Give us something to talk about.
We'll rename the channel.
Come on then. We've seen Kieran in the chat just
What's he
fight
saying?
it away.
Got to be off
I hate
shortly.
Chelsea.
I thought he was
so
driving.
much.
I thought he was in his car a minute ago.
Yeah, I thought so too. What am I doing? Microphone. Got a microphone stand that's not built for this microphone.
Let's just say that it was offside and you broke the...
Yeah, and for an offside goal as well. That's VAR for you. Oh, here we go.
There's no good time to go
Here
to
we
the
go.
toilet.
Go on, Salah.
Easy.
There's no good time to leave the room.
Right.
Is it?
So this goes. This obviously goes in like that, doesn't it?
Obviously.
Yeah, I was having it like. Is that even balanced?
Should have another mic.
It's a bit large. It's on the chair as well.
Do you have another mic that you can use?
Well, it's not the microphone, it's the stand.
Yeah, you've only got two stands, haven't you?
Yeah.
Let's hold it.
But it was working, so mate.
Oh, hello. Oh, good tackle.
It's not making great quality content, this. Trent. I don't even think it's sellotape because it's not even it sticking on, it's the balancing of it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because it's just not taking away.
It's tight up here.
Because look, that's coming up every time you put it on.
It's hard to manually get them
Can't take this guy anywhere.
out. Honestly, you're celebrating an offside goal, look what we've done.
Yeah, broke the microphone doing that.
You boys keep going on.
Doing your little dance, weren't you? I don't need that close.
Hey, we can.
Too much control there.
Now you're the main camera.
I don't want to be the main camera.
Do you not like that view?
No, I don't mind it. I'm just burnt.
When are you not there?
Bit of good off, I think.
Honestly, I wish you guys were neutral because it's actually really insane.
Yeah, every
I
time.
find it stressful if I were you.
Every time the team gets on the ball, it looks like they're going to score.
Yeah, none of this Guardiola tippy-tappy football. Just get the ball forward.
Yeah. The only thing I would say about this game, I don't quite know what Poch's plan is. Not as in like I don't think.
When?
No, no, obviously, but there's no sort of. what the tactics is.
It looks
it's
happy.
just
Yeah, it
like
looks like
going-
he's happy just to have the fullback so high.
Yeah, and I like it. I actually do like it.
Chilwell's playing as a winger, right?
It's much more attacking than we were before, and also it's a
He
lot
changed
less
it there.
side to
He's
side.
like right wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez, by the way. Quality.
You read?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh,
What a chance.
sorry, Nick Jackson. He's got to score. He has to score.
Mate,
that.
James and Chilwell are just silly.
Never meant to make Liverpool cry. That's Reece James
Okay.
again.
They make such a difference, don't they?
Right, you got to make sure we don't knock this over rotation.
Just don't
I'll
ever
take it when
celebrate.
we go back.
I'm not going to move the chair.
He has to score that. Reece James again.
I'm scared Mike's left shoulder's going to kill it.
Is it? Can I not move then? Can you move that or
Can
not?
you not just like move that way a little bit?
I can't really see the telly after that. It's a light in the way.
Can you not just stand outside, mate?
Yeah. You go on the driveway. Oh, didn't even touch it. Was that you?
No, I didn't move.
No, I didn't.
No. I mean, you can slightly hold it, but we'll work on the half. We got 2 minutes left anyway. And you're through again.
Go on.
Play it, play it.
Ooh.
Literally.
You're not very.
There.
Your team's not very good in front of goal.
No.
I don't-
They
yeah.
never has been.
They're learning. They're learning.
I see, but that.
You're so open, both teams.
Go on.
Ridiculous.
Reece James again causing problems. Robbo can't deal with him.
I just. Yeah, try not to move that mic. Kieran's texting me saying we can hear us
Yeah,
banging that microphone
I know.
around.
Do it at the half.
Yeah.
So I'll hold it for now.
Well, we're about to hit half time. From what I take for it, you've actually been the more dominant team.
Yeah. I just think every time we lose the ball in these areas, you're going to score. But we've been quite good at it at the moment.
I thought personally, I thought you lot would change your style of football, which you have, like to be more of a possession side
Yeah.
and a bit more fluent with the movement, which you have been.
Yeah,
I did think we come here and keep the ball a tiny bit more than what we have.
I'm not going mental here, though, am I? When I see James and Chilwell, they completely change our team.
Yeah.
Completely. Without those two, we're nothing. Like we are. You could see it last year. We just fell apart.
Well, I was saying to Matt before you rocked up that, especially with Poch, that could be like Chilwell and James could be Poch's old Walker and
I was
Rose.
going to say, yeah. They weren't known for like defending that team, but they scored a lot of goals.
6 minutes.
I think didn't that one season, like the fullbacks got about 10 assists each. It's a bit like what Liverpool were a few seasons ago with Robert and Trent. But
Gone. Oh,
Ooh.
just hitting areas.
Yeah. I just.
is
But-
Trent just a failed Reece James?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the argument over who's the better fullback /
Based on
wing
this
back's
game.
done now.
Based on this game.
I think Reece James is clear, but as a player, Trent in the middle is obviously better. But like
You happy
in
with,
the middle,
You happy with Trent back at right back?
Yeah. Who else we got?
but we
Well, no, like at the end of last season when he was playing in the midfield.
Yeah, I think it will change. I think there are.
You're just
have
waiting for
been,
a CDM to come in.
I think there'll be times where you do see him go back into the middle. Like even this game, look,
Yeah, but
he's
that's
right in
deep.
front of him
Yeah,
there.
but he wasn't playing that last.
I get what you mean, but going forward he can play in the middle, but he needs to be staying there when going back as well. You need. Oh,
Go on. Yeah, it will change who we're playing because your fullbacks are so high that we need someone in those fullback positions. Otherwise, you will just
I
exploit.
guarantee
his strengths.
Poch said something about like, Trent and Robbo. I'm just saying, like getting behind those. Two.
yeah. Would you not, as a strategy for the next few weeks, go sign a decent CDM and go sign a fullback, a right back, who's good on the ball and good defensively, and then chuck Trent in there in the middle. So you've got someone who's there, is good on the ball, can play and come into the middle when they need to.
So,
I do think then you are just taking out a midfielder that's you don't need to. Slightly.
Go on. Oh, that's a hard one.
he's bombing forward.
What do you mean? You mean like?
Because if you do that, then you've got to play Trent anyway. So you're saying get a right back and play Trent in midfield.
Yeah. But at the moment you haven't
But
got.
then where do you take out? Cause
Or are you going to go the season with one defensive player? Do you not think? Imagine it's not going to be Caicedo, but someone like that, and then Trent next to him, and then you've got a front four that's attacking. Does that not make a bit more sense?
It's a tiny bit. I don't know. To be fair, oh nice. I do like. Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
two.
Colwell straight through him.
That was a strong tackle.
Solid.
It's got to be handball.
No.
Oh, there's no one.
No, I do like the two lads we've got.
Who?
Like
What?
McAllister and Slobosai. So you have to then drop one of them if you want to play Trent and a CDM and a
it's-
right
it's
back
too much attack,
with
yeah.
Trent.
I don't think they're all going to be fit all season though.
No, I'm just more talking as the best 11.
I'm talking sort of best depth.
Yeah. Well, we obviously need people because second one of these go more in the midfield than it goes to like Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott,
Yeah.
which are decent, but they're not.
They're good depth players, but like they're
Yeah.
not starting week in, week out.
Well, the same way your boys with McTominay and stuff and Fred, like they're good.
They could do a job for like 5-10 games a season in the league, maybe max,
Yeah.
but you don't want to rely on them each week.
Yeah. And we've got Darwin to come on as well.
Damn. I love it when he comes on. He's just chaos. Isn't he?
He's the most
To
fun
be
bloke to
fair,
watch.
this
Don't
is
know what
like a
you're gonna
game
get.
for him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
suited to this.
the pace on that bloke. He's like Mudryk though, isn't he? Not as in like they are similar players, but more of a case of you want to watch him because you just don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna get.
Darwin Nunes.
Doesn't look good for Jota.
Jota's been cleaned out.
We're about to hit half time because we now play 50 minutes a half.
And this is what I'll probably be another 5-10 after this.
Yeah.
Because of that, I'm going to try and sort out. I think the audio is alright. I mean, we've been going alright. I'm going to try and find a new stand, like maybe one of these, just for you, so you're not holding it
Yeah,
as
that'd be
well. For those who missed the start of it, Kieran and Ronnie aren't here because they're away, so we'll be doing other games. So if you are new and you're just checking this out for the first time, please subscribe because it's not just Liverpool games, it's just football in general. So like next week, I think the game, they don't really jinx it, but I think the game we'll be doing is United Spurs.
Yeah, it's next Saturday evening, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the...
Not Man United Wolves tomorrow night. Big game, that.
Is it? It's relegation
That's when
scrap.
Premier League probably starts.
Is it? Actually, to be fair, I don't like how I wouldn't want to be like the Monday team. I say that as a Sunday evening one.
No,
but
I
like Saturday
don't
nights.
mind this one.
You are
Monday
way-
night's a lot worse, especially the first
I reckon
weekend.
it's good if you're a team that gets beat a lot because it can't ruin your weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like United, to be fair, if they lost Wolves,
Ref.
at least it's Monday night, not.
And Enzo again. Just watch him throughout the game. Just everything he does.
What, rolling?
Will do.
No, he's just absolutely skins McAllister. His passing's every time forward and in good areas, finding James, finding Chilwell.
Just think about it. If you actually do get Caicedo for 150 million, you've got two centre mids there worth over 200 million. If you're not winning
Surely
the
he's got to win the
paid
league
for.
there. Yeah, surely he's got to
No,
win the league
because
there.
again, you don't.
what for 200 million on two players?
Yeah. It's another
It's the
rebuild.
most expensive Lego I've ever heard.
Yeah, but you're not putting a player in. It's hard because money doesn't always equal titles, obviously. But the more the point is they're young players, and you've got to fix the whole team. Just because you have two players worth, that doesn't mean the rest of them are going to be.
If you get like a big name striker, I think you could be in the conversation.
Yeah, but we just need that.
Mm.
Oh, we just need sort of a few. It's hard saying it.
A few hundred billion.
A few of the players needs to be a bit more developed. That's all, and then we're nearly there, especially with this squad, because you'd expect now, after we've signed a few players, the next few years to be quiet for us. You say that, it's Chelsea,
That
it
owner
won't
only
be.
11 knows, to be honest.
Yeah. But you'd expect it to be quiet in order for these players to kick on.
He's still handing out the 8-year contracts, though, isn't he? Because
Yeah,
even that
Caicedo's-
centre half,
Caicedo's on 8
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
250 grand a week, I think.
Yeah.
like he's still not stopping that route, is he?
I think that's for financial fair play. And
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He's been smart. He thinks he's found nice.
I don't
Found
get
a
it with
loophole.
like
Yeah,
how
it's found a
he's,
loophole.
yeah, but these guys are smart. These owners. How is he the only one that's like figured this out? Surely other people would be like would have caught on.
Well,
to
no,
that.
the only issue you do have is you've got these players.
It's
If he's
risky.
rubbish, then you've got to keep him
Yeah.
for 6, 7, 8
no one, no
years.
other team's paying those.
The thing is, they've got the money too. I think that's where it comes into it.
So you boys are just happy, just wasting money if something fails.
Yeah, well, it's not our money. It's some billionaire's money. It's not
Yeah,
even.
but
It's,
even for him to think, let's just.
it's not a drop. It's literally not even a tenner to him half the time.
Is he like
Maker.
that rich?
Yeah,
Is he
he's a
one-
proper billionaire. Yeah,
It's a proper billionaire.
proper billionaire.
He's in the billionaire boys club.
Yeah, he is. He goes to Epstein's Island sometimes, allegedly.
Can't really cut something that's live, can you?
Yeah, we don't really want to speculate.
That's what I said, allegedly.
We don't want to speculate here, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for what I was saying before anyway, because if we are doing other games, then you can check out the Patreon, which is on the description, it should be. then you'll get our Liverpool reactions for the ones we don't
This is
do.
where you say for like a price of a coffee, you could watch our.
2 coffees depends.
Sell it.
Yeah,
Sell it.
entertainment.
What can we expect on Patreon, Ty?
You can expect Liverpool reactions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right, half time. Good half from Chelsea, I thought. First 20 minutes, a bit
It's been
dodgy.
a tasty
Then
game.
on, domination.
Game of the season already.
Game
Game
of
of the season.
Game of the weekend.
I thought it was good.
On my 2-2 predictions coming in, I can feel it.
When I said earlier about how different our team is to last year, it's coming to fruition.
He's doing it on a shoestring budget. It's incredible.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Thing is, you say about Chelsea, United spent nearly 400 million in two transfer windows.
Talk about net spend.
Yeah,
You know, Ten Hag has spent more than on net spend than Klopp has in his whole 8 years at Liverpool.
Chelsea have turned a profit this year as well.
Sounds like your problem.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Shouldn't
Yeah,
you be winning,
he came below Man United last year.
shouldn't you be winning the title?
He's only been there like 12 months.
Yeah, and his net spend's already so high.
Yeah, but we had a lot to clear out. We had McTominay, Fred, Maguire, Lindelof, De
That mean,
Gea.
should mean your net spend's better
We
though.
had Anthony Elanga.
Because you need to
up
sell
front,
him.
Now he's gone Forest.
Yeah,
With
but
Dan James on the right wing.
oh, whose issue was that?
Huh?
Whose issue was that? Whose problem was that?
I'm going to go with the Glazers.
The boys are still in
Yeah.
charge there.
If in doubt, press that button.
It still confuses me because it's
Please.
like some people say, "Oh, if the Glazers left, we'd spend more," and it's like spend more.
Oh, it's not about the spend. It's really not. That.
What's it about then?
Oh, how long you got?
Because people moaning about the transfers, you can't moan about that because
Yeah, it's not their money to be fair. But
I think the major thing with it is obviously the money going into the
Taking
club
money out of
and
the
the
club.
facilities, but on the pitch, you can't blame the Glazers for your on the pitch performances. They've got their pockets up.
watch me. Just watch me.
Come on, explain
It's their fault.
why.
Just bleeding this club dry, Matt.
But they're not though, are they?
They are taking money out.
Yeah, but then they're reinvesting it into players.
Are they? It's not their money.
I can get your thing.
Well, they're still spending money.
They're
Either
not-
way,
they're
don't.
not-
Where, it doesn't
they're
matter
not-
where the
they're
money.
not spending money, that's the problem.
Forget about where the money comes from. They spent 400 million since Ten Hag has come in.
Yeah, they can't not, otherwise they wouldn't have any value in the club.
Yeah, but you've got 400 million pounds worth of players. What else do you
Not
want?
good enough, are they?
Well, no. Obviously, the people buying them.
If
are
anyone
stupid.
can,
Glazers aren't the one buying them; they're just paying the bills.
you say like, oh, surely they should have won the league by now, but not one person's predicting us to win the league.
Yeah, because of the money you spent in the areas is shocking.
it's be bad.
But then
Be bad.
you've spent the money, so what more does the
Club's
what?
money. The club's money, Matthew.
Okay, no.
Well,
All right, but they still spent the money.
They haven't. Though. They haven't. That's the
Okay,
problem.
all right. They leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
What changes
Reinvestment.
into what?
Facilities.
Okay.
They don't take dividends out of the club all the
Okay,
time.
yeah, but on the pitch, what changes?
Maybe a better recruitment.
Better recruitment
Yeah,
team.
invest in the hierarchy.
So you think it's the
Give Old Trafford a paint.
so you think it's recruit?
Nice.
You think the fault on the pitch is the recruitment team? So it's not
Yeah.
so it's not the Glazers.
Yeah, but who hires that?
Well, obviously the higher
Who
ups.
pays the big bucks for those?
Yeah, but obviously the buck stops at the top, but then also they're not buying the players, but they're getting. It's like me if I said to you, "Oh, can you go sign some players for our football club? I'm going to give you 200 million." You
Yeah,
go.
it's
And,
got, to be fair, it has got better since they got rid of Woodward.
yeah, I think it has.
So,
I just think this is like. I think.
but Woodward was only in place because he was friends with the Glazers. He
Yeah.
helped them get.
Yeah. Well, I just think there's this big commotion about how the Glazers aren't
It
investing.
does get like overreacted, but like
Yeah.
people are quite naive in saying, "Oh, like you spend this much, the Glazers aren't a problem." Like,
No. I'm not saying they're not a
Case.
problem. I'm just saying, transfer-wise, they can do no more. But the rest of the thing, shocking.
they can spend their own money.
Yeah, but obviously. But I'm talking about the players they're
If in doubt,
buying.
throw more money at it.
The money they're spending, you can't. There's nothing bad you can say about that because they are investing. I know it's not their money. The fact it's not their money and what they're doing with it, but they're investing. So people saying things that on the pitch are going to change should Man United
I
leave.
think it's got better. The last 2-3 transfer windows.
Yeah, it has. And different directions of the club. I find it confusing when they say the Glazers aren't putting money in. Obviously, it's not theirs, but they're not putting into the team.
Like their problems with like the women's team and stuff like that. Like they,
Yeah, that's all
the women's
separate.
team
though.
had to go like I can't remember what it was like.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't even have toilet facilities or something there to trek across the car park to.
Yeah, no, I
Little
get
things like
that. It's the team.
And they never too far. I don't think it actually makes much of a difference. But when your owner never comes to a game and stuff like that,
Yeah.
don't help.
No, I get it.
And they just don't say anything or talk to the fans.
But I think Glazer's out right now. Right, the Qatar people come in 2 years' time. What changes on the pitch?
Yeah, that's what I mean on the pitch. Yeah, but like on the pitch, like having like better facilities, investing more in like the youth team, things like that. That is going to eventually grow into the team. So the stuff you do off the pitch, then fades into what happens on the pitch.
So you think youth players?
Huh?
So it's just youth players.
Not just you, like facilities and stuff like that.
But what the facilities going to do?
Well, like better facilities help, don't they?
But well, yeah, they'll help your players. But
Yeah.
will they make their performances better?
I should assume so. Yeah.
But then what happens?
Then they're better on the pitch.
No, but who are you signing? Are you still signing the same players, or now are you signing better players, or?
Well, that's the thing. I think if they're new owners, they might look at a new recruitment team anyway.
Kieran Denty's come back with, is the grass actually going to be greener? Chelsea's owners are more, and just because glazed out doesn't mean it's going to be better having someone else.
It's a very true statement.
It just
I think
confuses
it's like, yeah, it's always the better with the, what's the saying? Better with the devil, you know?
Yeah,
It's really not okay.
it just confuses me.
I think that's why a lot of United fans didn't want the Jim Radcliffe bloke, because he was doing this, not the same thing as the Glazers, but he was borrowing money and...
Yeah. No, I'm very much...
to be fair, there's no owner that's going to be squeaky clean.
Yeah, I'm very much privy to it. I understand how the Glazers are ruining quite a lot of the club, and it could be such a better situation than it is now, and they're ruining a good potential. But on the pitch, nothing's going to change.
I saw like
Should you
nothing's
change-
changed since they... The only thing that's like changed since they took over, I think, is like an upgrade in one of the main stands, and that had already been...
Oh, mate,
that
stadium's falling
had
apart.
already been in place since before they got there.
Yeah.
It was something they had to follow through on.
No, I completely get it. I just don't get...
I'm not saying like just saying a lick of paint obviously isn't going to make you title winners, but like...
But do you think if Qataris are in charge this transfer window, you signed Hoyland and who else is Mount, or do you think you go for better players? Is that what's the problem?
Yeah, I think it's hard to know because like I think Ten Hag actually wants these players, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why
He hasn't really got. I don't think he's really got one wrong yet, personally. Second season coming good. Did you fix it?
I don't know. To be fair,
Give me a watch.
keep the chat alive.
yeah.
Cheers.
To be fair, anyways, watch him. It's been a bit more of a technical issue than normal, but one because Kieran's normally the good tech man for this, and he's away, and it's all new equipment as well. So appreciate everyone watching, but hopefully we'll get better as well.
Have you got the budget to find like a tech support?
I was talking to Matt
IT specialist.
before. I think, like,
Well, you could do a course. You could do a course, couldn't you?
Could do a course. No, I think it's going to hold up.
Say Sam Bolton. IT.
He does
It's photography.
oh well, so it's great. I guess.
Media.